Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So before I share my next vlog with you, I just want to go over a few things. I'm a little late in getting this one out to you guys, and I have received a few messages asking where last week's vlog was and if it will be coming out. Firstly, I just want to say a huge thank you for getting in touch. It really warms my heart to know that people actually watch these and you guys are getting something and you guys are taking something away from them each week. I never knew that when I decided to start the vlog just how big of a beast it would be. I was completely uneducated on how much time and effort goes into creating the content, filming, editing. It's something I'd never really thought too much into. I've been working 50 hours a week, training anywhere between 7 to 9 times a week, doing my meal prep, editing and filming this vlog, participating in the 8-week challenge, and also trying to launch an online business. And last Sunday, it had all finally caught up with me. I had not been getting adequate sleep, nor had I been leaving enough time to just switch off and recharge. I'm going to lie to you guys, I had a complete and utter meltdown. Now, when I started this vlog, I promised myself that I was going to be 100% honest with you guys and not only share my triumphs, but also all of my struggles as well. And the last week has been just that. It has been one of the worst weeks I've had in a really long time. The last week I've been met with an overwhelming sense of anxiety and just sheer and utter distress. I'd become overly sensitive about everything, crying over little things that usually wouldn't even make me think twice. I didn't want to see or speak to anybody. I was even dodging phone calls from my family because I just didn't have the energy to mark up a conversation. Each night I would come straight home from training, have a shower, eat my dinner and go straight to bed. I was in bed by like 8 o'clock every single night, not speaking to anybody, not engaging in anything, just eating, sleeping, going to work, going to bed, and that was pretty much it. It was plain and simple. I'd taken on way too much. I'm a huge advocate for listening to your body, and last week has really shown me no matter how big your goals or aspirations are, it's so important to make sure that you're taking time out for yourself and de-stressing. And I suppose the hardest part of all this is I thought I was doing that. My judgment had been clouded because I loved everything I was doing. I loved creating this content for you guys. I was enjoying the training, and I was so excited about this upcoming business venture that I didn't even realize I was burning the wick at both ends until it was too late. So I just wanted to be completely honest with you all and let you know I'm not Superwoman. We're all human and we all make mistakes. So I think the most important thing is that we just learn from those mistakes, and I know I have learned a huge lesson from this. So with that being said, better late than never. Here is last week's vlog. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and please subscribe. It really does support my channel. Hope you enjoy. So I've actually been getting quite a lot of questions about my meal prep situation, how I find time, how long it takes me, what ingredients I use. So I thought I'd take the time and film that for you today from start to finish, just so you can see exactly how long it takes me. I've been doing this for quite a while now. I do count macros, so for those who don't know what macros are. So macronutrients are nutrients that provide calories or energy. So rather than counting calories, I'm essentially counting the things that make up the calories. So they are the proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. Then we have micronutrients. So they are the minerals and vitamins that your body needs to operate on a daily basis. And I've found that this form of flexible eating is what works for me. I'm not saying that this is the only way you can lose weight or maintain a healthy lifestyle, but it's what I've found to work best for me and my lifestyle. It's something that I can still go out and enjoy a meal with friends, or if I am craving something a little bit naughty, I can make a healthier version of that and still hit my daily requirements to make sure that I'm staying on track with my fitness goals. And recently I've tried to switch to eating more whole foods and cutting out all processed foods. I've just found that when eating on a calorie deficit, eating more whole foods, I can essentially volume eat. So what this means is I can eat more foods that are less calorie dense, therefore being able to eat more food. So in saying that, let's get started. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to time how long the meal prep actually takes me. Now I'll quickly run you through what I'll be eating for the week. So for breakfast I'll be having scrambled eggs with a fruit smoothie. For morning tea I'll be having tuna with some corn and some green vegetables. Now for lunch I'll be having a roast pumpkin salad with turkey mince. Now my afternoon snack will be the banana brownie recipe that I shared with you guys last week. As I said, I've had a piece of that every day for the last 3 weeks. It is that good. Now, I've had quite a lot of people who have actually recreated that recipe and shared that with me, so thank you so much. I love nothing more than seeing you guys jump on board and creating healthy snacks for yourself and your family. Now for dinner I'll actually be having roast potatoes, sweet potatoes, zucchini with a barramundi fillet, which has been my ultimate dinner for the entirety of this challenge. I think I've had it for like the last 4 or 5 weeks in a row. I recently bought an air fryer and it has had an absolute workout. I think I've used it every night since I've got it. It just saves so much time and having to use little to no oil. It's just fantastic. I can literally pop my dinner in the air fryer, go have a shower, and I come out and dinner's ready to go. So I'll set the timer and I'll take you from start to finish and exactly how long everything takes. As I said, I won't be prepping everything today. I'll be prepping the core ingredients of my meals, so then during the week it'll cut down prep time by at least half. So let's get started. Okay, so this week I will be using sweet potato, pumpkin and spudlight potatoes. So the spudlight potatoes do have 25% less carbs than normal potatoes. But however, sweet potato and pumpkin are really high in nutrients. So they're really good for vitamin A, C, B6, E, potassium and manganese. I also prefer to use coconut oil when I am choosing an oil. This stuff's really good because it's high in good cholesterol and also contains stuff that helps convert the bad cholesterol into the good stuff. Now, if you are sick of eating chicken, turkey mince is a really good and inexpensive lean meat to choose. I love coating it in these mingle seasonings, which I will link the website below. Now we have the turkey mince cooking on the stove and the roast vegetables in the oven. So what we're going to do while they're cooking is get a start on the fruit for our fruit smoothies. So what I do is I cut up all the fruit in bulk and then put them into Ziploc bags. And then the contents of each bag will then be used for the smoothie each day. So there's no measuring, there's no having to weigh out every day. We do all that now, saves us so much time. So I have some apples and pears that I've already washed. Now, it's so important to make sure that you wash your fruit and vegetables from the supermarket. Now, not only because of the elements from the farm and everything like that, but you think every time you've picked up something in the supermarket and put it down, now everybody else is doing the same thing. So you try and think of the amount of people that have probably picked up and put back down this one piece of fruit that you've just gone and bought. So if you don't wash that, anything that they've had on their hands has then been transferred onto this piece of fruit. You consume it. And there's some dirty people out there, so you don't know what they've touched, you don't know what they've been doing. So my advice is just as soon as you get your groceries home, before you even put them in the fridge, give everything a really, really good wash. That way it's done. That is my #1 tip to you. So let's get cutting. Okay, so the fruit I've chosen for my smoothies this week are apples and pears. I've also got some celery and cucumber in there as well. Now, all of these items are really high in vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, but most importantly, fiber. Now, this is the stuff that makes you poop. You really want to make sure you're getting enough of that each day. Now that the smoothie bags are done, I've just popped them in the freezer. Now, it has been 34 minutes. So my turkey mince is cooked. What I'm actually going to do now is just put them into the individual containers for the 5 days. Now just by prepping those 3 items means that it'll save me so much time for the upcoming week. So I'll just make my eggs fresh each day as my salad and put my dinner in the air fryer each night. But the things that take the longest have already been done. So the prep time for my meals from here on in will only be like 10 to 15 minutes. That is it, done. And it just goes to show that to meal prep, you don't have to spend hours in the kitchen. It's just about forward thinking, planning ahead, and really thinking about what foods actually take the longest, what foods you want to eat fresh each day, and what foods you can actually do with being made ahead of time and kept in the fridge or the freezer. Hopefully by me vlogging this process, I can convert a few of you and just have you realize that Meal prep doesn't mean that you have to eat the same thing every day where every meal has been frozen all the way through. The only thing out of everything that I've made today that will be frozen will be the fruit smoothies, because frozen fruit and fruit smoothies is the best. And the turkey mince, that is it. These vegetables will actually keep in the fridge for the next week. So yeah,